Hello, happy Tuesday, first grade. It was so good to see some of you guys this morning. So we're going to be doing chapter 3 in our Junie B first grader dumb bunny book, okay? Brendan's kind of a little squirmy today, kind of a little sad, so I'm just going to read and then I'll show you the page afterwards, okay? Just for time's sake, because it's kind of hard for me to pull it. I put it up here and then I peek over the screen to look at the words, so it's kind of hard. So just because I have to hold Brenton, I'm just going to read it this way. Are you guys okay with that? Remember, just like in school, first graders, we want to always have flexible brains, right? Not just flexible bodies, but flexible brains. All right, chapter 3, waiting. On Saturday morning, I jumped out of bed super excited, because today was the day of the party, of course. The Easter egg hunt! The Easter egg hunt! Today is the day of the Easter egg hunt! I sang out loud. I ran into Mother and to Daddy's room, and I turned on their light. The Easter egg hunt! The Easter egg hunt! Today is the day of the Easter egg hunt! I sang. Mother opened one eyeball. It's not time to get up yet, Junie B, she said. It's still dark outside. Please go back to bed. I put my head next to hers. Yeah. Only I don't think that's actually possible, I said, on account of my brain is already activated. Mother put her pillow over her head. I lifted it up. I'm going to find that golden egg today, I said. I told you about that, right? Right, Mother? Whoever finds the golden egg gets to swim in Lucille's hot water. I hugged myself very happily. I would love to swim in the hot water, I said. Except for Sheldon and May want that prize too. Plus, Lucille loves Sheldon. Hey, that's not your pacifier, is it, Thomas? Say, whose is that? That's Baby Brenton's. Say hello. Oh. Plus, Lucille loves Sheldon. So, maybe she might just give it to him. Or give him a hint or something. And a hint would not be very good. So here's that first page. There's no pictures on it, but there's some words. Whoop. Let me get it to go right. If you want to pause this page, because you're on YouTube right now watching, I think. If you just want to pause it and reread the pages by yourself or catch the words that you know, you totally can. That's an idea. I did a little frown. Plus, here's another problem, I said. May has bird parts, and birds can see as good as a hawk. Mother pretended to snore. I did a huffy breath at her. Sometimes mothers do not act their age, I think. Finally, I put the pillow back on her head, and I went to my room. Then I picked up my stuffed elephant and I named him Philip, Johnny, Bob, and we skipped to my closet to pick out my party clothes. We looked at all my hangers. I said, What type of clothes are good egg hunting clothes, do you think, Phil? Phil tapped his trunk. Well, let's see. Good egg hunting clothes should be easy to run in, probably. Because when you spot an egg, you want to beat the people to it, right? He said. Right, I said. Plus, good egg hunting clothes should not be a dress either, on account for sometimes when I'm beating people to an egg, I have to tackle them and to get in a scuffle. A scuffle is kind of like a little fight. Correct, said Philip. Tackling and scuffling often happened at egg hunts. He thought some more. Also, good egg hunting clothes should have big pockets to carry all the eggs you're going to find in, he said. I nodded. Yes, good egg clothes have to be pretty. Right, Phil? I said, because this is a fancy party, you know. When I was reading all silly and talking in the elephant voice, it's called italicized. Can you guys see any type of words on this page that have a funny slant to them? And those would be an italicized words, and that just means they're important or something else, somebody else is saying them. Again, you could have paused that and read it through yourself if you wanted to. I know, said Phil. Good egg clothes should definitely be pretty. Like, we looked some more. Then, both of us spotted the same pretty clothes at once. Those brand new lavender overalls that Mother just bought me! We shouted real joyfully. You want these open? Okay, I'm going to pause it and I'll be right back. All right, got Thomas's fruit snacks. All right, where are we at? You see the all caps, how they're all capital letters there? That's when I was screaming, when I was saying, look, those brand new lavender overalls that Mother just bought! We shouted real joyfully. Phil threw himself way high in the air. I won't throw Brenton. Yes, those brand new lavender overalls will be perfect, Junie B, because lavender is exactly like purple almost, and purple is the color of your favorite glasses. He flung himself in the air again. We are genius at picking out egg clothes, he said. Yes, we are genius, Philip, I said back. I cannot lose the egg hunt in this perfect outfit. After that, I quick put on my lavender overalls, and then me and Philip ran to the window, and we sat down on the floor, and we waited and waited for daylight to come. The party was supposed to be at lunchtime. There was going to be a picnic before the egg hunt. That information was printed right on Lucille's fancy invitations. I read it to Mother and Daddy at breakfast. A picnic will be served on the grounds before the event, I read, and I smiled. You see it? You can pause it if you want to and read through it or find some words you want, okay? I keep calling Brenton Thomas. Brenton has very sharp blue fingernails and he keeps scratching me, so I gotta clip his fingernails, huh? So if I say ow and jump out of my chair, it's because Brenton's scratching me. I'm just kidding. All right. I enjoy eating on the grounds, I said. Mother laughed. Oh, I don't think you'll be eating on the ground, Junie B, she said. Grounds also is a term for when rich people call their lawns and gardens. I got down from the table and looked outside. Do we have grounds? I asked. Mother rolled her eyes and looked at Daddy. Heavens no, Junie B, she said. What we have is weeds and crabgrass. Daddy sucked in his cheeks at her because he was going to laugh, so he held back his laugh. Weeds and crabgrass is an issue, apparently. After breakfast, I waited for it to be time to leave. It was the longest morning I've ever seen. Then finally, Daddy said it was time to go, so I ran to the car. Lickety-split. Lickety-split is the grown-up word for zippity-fast. It took forever to get to Lucille's house. We drove and drove and drove and drove. Then, phew! At last, we turned around in Lucille's long driveway. Lucille's house! Lucille's house! We're finally at Lucille's house! I shouted out. I leaned my nose against the window. You guys ever done that? Put your nose against something and it goes piggy up like a piggy? Remember when I came here last year, Daddy? I said, me and my friends Grace spent the night at this place, and I ate dinner and breakfast with her rich, expensive Nana. Then, oh my gosh! I saw her! I saw the rich, expensive Nana! Here's this page if you want to look at it. Thomas is eating a crayon. Remember how I said constantly? Thomas constantly is eating crayons, and it's something what was our dictionary word last week? One second, I'll be right back. Sorry, Thomas had one of my decorations fall on him. The word was ordinary. Thomas, something that's ordinary for Thomas is to always be eating a crayon if he finds one. So that's what he was doing. All right, so we are at lickety-split. Lickety-split is the grown-up word for zippity-fast. It took oh, never mind. Nope, we did this part. Oh yeah, we saw the Nana. Oh my gosh! Then oh my gosh, I saw her! I saw the rich, expensive Nana. She was standing there with Lucille's mother and Daddy and brother. They were welcoming all the cars. I opened my door and I ran to her. Well, we meet again, Nana! I hollered real happily. Then I hugged my arms around her middle, and I tried to lift her off the ground, only she didn't actually budge. I stepped back and looked at her. The Nana had put on a few pounds, I believe. Then after I tried to lift her again, but this time she took my arms away. Oh dear. No, young lady, you mustn't try to pick me up, she said. You'll hurt yourself. I looked at her kind of puzzled. Yeah, only I'm not a young lady, Nana. Look, see, it's me. It's Junie B. Jones. I pointed at my face. Don't you remember me, huh? I spent the night here with Lucille and Grace. Remember that, Nana? It was the time of our life, I said. The Nana looked closer at me, then all of a sudden, drips of sweat came on her forehead. Then all of a sudden, drips of sweat came on her forehead. She took the tissue out and dabbed herself. Oh my dear. Oh yes, I remember now, she said. She did a little shiver. Junie B. Jones, I remember you well. I skipped around in a circle. Today is going to be fun, right, Nana? Pausing again. Okay, put him down. I put Brenton down. Let's see if this works now. Here's a picture on this page. Today I'm going to find the golden egg. And after I skipped, I held out my hand to do the high five, but Nana didn't actually respond. So I just swatted her on the sleeve, and that's all. And then another car drove up in the driveway. I turned around. Oh boy, it was my good friend Shirley. Plus, right after Shirley came, then Sheldon. And after Sheldon came Roger. And after Roger came Camille. And then Herbert and Jose and Lenny. And all the rest of the children in room 1 came too. Wait till you hear this. I didn't see you-know-who. I looked all around for sure. Then I crossed my fingers for luck. And I hoped that maybe May wouldn't show up at all. Aw, that's not very kind to think, is there? Even if she doesn't like the girl, she should still not wish for her to not be there, right? And I hoped that maybe May wouldn't show up at all. Because maybe she would forget that the party was today. Possibly. I thought a minute. Or else maybe her daddy's car would get 4 flat tires. Or maybe his battery would go dead. Or maybe his muffler would fall off in the middle of the street. I thought some more and did a grin. Or else maybe May was playing in her backyard this morning and she bent over to tie her shoe and floof! She got carried off by the North American barn owl. I bent over, laughed out loud. Now that was a good one. And that was the end of chapter 3. So we'll read chapter 4 on Thursday, I mean. Sorry for all the kid interruptions today. It's life as it goes as a mom with 2. We'll see you guys later.